Hi there, it's Cindy Powers Prosser here of OpeningDoorsWithin.com, and I'm here with today's golden key. Have you ever tried to make a decision or a choice in your life, and the harder you try, the harder it gets? And before you know it, you have no idea what you're supposed to be doing. You're all confused. It's like the more people you ask and the more information you try to gather and the more you try, it just gets harder and harder. Well, today I have a tool for you to help make that a lot easier. It's called a happiness meter, and this is how it works. You want to start in any decision in your head. You want to gather linear information. You want to look at the time, the money, the direction, anything that's linear. See how much money you have. How much is it going to take? Does it fit in your calendar? Look at the information, gather those facts and put them on paper. That's a great place to start. Now, if you stay in your head and you start to compare yourself to others or ask what other people think or judge yourself compared to what other people have done, that's where we get stuck. So don't stay in your head. That's where the trap is. This is the time to drop out of your head and into your heart. Now, the happiness meter lives in your heart, and it has a reading from 0 to 10. 0 being flat, heavy, pessimistic, not very exciting at all. 10 being full throttle, exciting, optimistic, joyful, woohoo, let's go. And then there's anything in between. So you want to be able to feel your way into the rest of this decision. And you'll do that by just tuning in to how does it feel in my body? Does it feel exciting? Does it feel something like something I really want to do, I'm passionate about doing? Or does it feel like a should, like I have to? Am I doing it for the money? Am I doing it to prove I can? Am I doing it for the approval of others? All of those will feel under a 5 on your happiness meter. And the more you practice using it, the easier it gets. Now, I want to add a note. Certain things like going to the dentist may not be above a 5 at first, but the long-term results of going to a dentist will certainly be around a 7, 8, 9, even a 10. You want to keep your teeth, so that's the only thing. Sometimes you might get fooled, but look at the long-term results for some of these things that you'll be measuring in your happiness meter. Well, that's it for today. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know how this is working for you. Give me some feedback. You can just send me an email at cindy@openingdoorswithin.com. As always, I'd love to hear from you. That's it for today. Until next time, from my heart to yours. Bye-bye.